All right, team, welcome back to the channel. So the Civic needs a tire upgrade. We've been rocking some Westlakes on the Civic, which I'll show you shortly. And winter's approaching here shortly, and we definitely need new tires because mine are kind of cooked. And I don't feel comfortable driving them in the winter. So we picked up these tires right here. And as you guys know, I do some budget tire reviews on my channel. As I have to replace these tires, I always look for a cheap alternative that performs well and you don't pay the premium of a name brand tire. So the tire of choice right now is the Venom Power Covered Grip ASP. We went with the factory size of 205/55/16. Currently we have a 215 on the vehicle, which is fine. Gives you a little bit of a sidewall protection of the rim, but it does kind of soften the steering response because there's just more tire to roll around on the rim. Now, I bought these off eBay about a year ago now. As you can see, the manufacture date of this tire is the 45th week of 2024. Right now, we're in October of 25. So I've had these sitting probably about 7 months right now in the garage. But the reason I fell in love with this tire is because of the tread design. Like, the design is really nice and it really gives me Continental extreme contact. All right, like I mentioned before my phone died, yeah, the design is pretty much like this, the extreme contact DW-S06 tire right here. If you can see it, the design is very similar. And when I ran that Continental on my Honda a few years ago when I had the TL Type S wheels, it was amazing. The grip of that tire in the winter, even though it wasn't a dedicated winter tire, was just great. So let's talk a little bit about the specs on these tires. Again, this is a off-brand company 205/55/16, which is the factory sidewall and height for my Civic. Again, these were manufactured in 45/24. The tread wear is a 520. It has a lot of tread on it, which will last quite a long time. I think they have like a 50,000 mile warranty on here, so that's good. They are made in Vietnam, just for those of you wondering where are they manufactured. And I do like the fact that they clearly state outside and inside on this tire, because the last tires we got, the Goodyear Reliance from Walmart, the guys mounted it wrong. I wanted the manufacturer dates on the outside to be mounted, but they mounted the two of the tires on the inside. But clearly here you can see inside and outside. So I'm hoping that the techs installing these tires won't make these mistakes like last time, which caused delays. But overall, like I said, the tread design is awesome, mimics the Continentals. The paperwork, you know, it's an ultra high performance all season, just like the Continental was. And I'm telling you, I was shocked how good the performance was in the rain and snow on the Continental. I'm hoping that the performance of this tire is pretty good, similar to what maybe, you know, somewhere close where the Continental was. But only one way to find out. We'll mount it, we'll drive it, and we'll have to test it out in the upcoming months here with the winter. So the Honda Civic has been riding around these Westlake tires. These are the Westlake SA07 tires. And again, these are a little bit bigger, wider, I should say, 215/55/16. They did okay. I mean, I still have tread on their left, but it's an older tire. I think this tire is at least 5 years old. I don't see the manufacture date on this side, but it's got some age to it. I've had it for a long time. I actually bought these wheels and tires together for a good deal. But the problem with this car, if you guys know, you know, these rear camber arms or control arms on the back would cause issues with tire wear. So the rear tires actually have grooves in them up and down, which aren't the best and make noise when driving. You see dry cracking everywhere also on the tire. So I was gonna do a nice fatty burnout for you guys, but honestly, this car's getting old and I don't want to beat her up. It's my daily just I'll show you a clip of the burnout I did last time when we were burning off the door roll tires that we had on the vehicle.
Keep going.
Anyway, these Westlakes did okay for the most part, most of the seasons, but I did not like them that much in the winter. They did okay, but you really had to be extra cautious, and that's one thing I'm trying to improve with these new Venom tires, the winter performance. So if you guys have used these Venom Power tires, let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of them? What are your impressions? I know they make passenger car tires, they make off-road tires, and there's not a lot of info online about these tires because, again, most people would probably pass on these off-brand tires, but we're definitely the people that are going to take risks. We don't want to pay a premium for these tires, and hopefully we don't sacrifice much by going off-brand, especially on a older Honda Civic like we are running. All right guys, we got the Venom grip or Venom Power tires installed. First impressions from going from the 215 to 205. You don't have that side to side play anymore because of the sidewall. It's more appropriate fit for the 6.5-inch tire, so feedback is a little bit better for sure, and you still get a nice sidewall. As you can see, it does cover the rim edges pretty good, even in the standard 205 size. And again, treadwear really nice. I guess they balanced out quite well because they removed all the old wheel weights, and I don't see them adding on any wheel weights on this specific tire, and I think the other tire didn't have it either. But overall impressions, hard to say right now. Not as quiet as the ones from Walmart, the Goodyear Reliant. The Goodyear Reliants were a little bit softer, I guess you could say, when you're driving. But time will tell. I only did like 1 or 2 miles on them so far, so I'll get back with a future update. But so far, impressions with the handling, much more responsive. I did have like a squeak in the rear suspension, so I just took apart a lot of stuff, adjusted the rear drum brakes, and greased up pretty much all the shock bushings, some of the springs, some of the joints, the exhaust hangers. I put grease in them, and I re-greased the sway bar mount as well because it was like this squeak coming from the car. So hopefully that fixes that problem, and hopefully this car does good with these rims. I'm hoping for me and my ownership of this car that these are going to be the last set of tires that I'm buying for it, as the car is getting older and things are going bad. But so far she's got about 135,000 miles on it, original owner, but she's starting to rust a little bit and things are kind of going bad here and there, but we're trying to maintain it. We're trying to keep it in good shape. As you guys know, the 8-gen Civics had the camber problem, so we got the, if you can come take a look, we got the camber arms. They're the Mag Speeding Rods camber arms that we installed a while back, just because we had way too much negative camber on the factory suspension. So now hopefully there's less camber, and these tires don't wear in from the outside as much, and you know, they had this bubbling up and down motion here that you can hear as you're driving. So let's reinstall this. I'll grease up the other side. We'll get back to you guys a little later on. All right, so I had to wait probably a month or two before I finally finished this video and this review about these Venom Power Grip all season tires. And you know, this is like the first big snow day that we've had on these tires, and you know, to be honest, they're good. They're not amazing, right? Like they will do a good job if you're cautious of how you're driving, making sure you slow down and don't do any crazy things. Again, these are not dedicated winter tires, I must say, and you can't be going crazy at really high speeds. But overall traction, I would say, is just about average. You know, for average all-season tire, I think it just does about the same. One tire again that I keep praising is the Continental Extreme Contact. It's an all-season tire, but it actually has really great grip. And again, I got this tire because it looks very similar to the tread design and stuff. Again, which that doesn't really necessarily equate to anything being as good as the Continental. But yeah, the tires will get you around. You're definitely not sliding like an animal in the snow. So they will be just fine for your average all-season snow tire. All in all, the road noise and everything on these tires is fairly acceptable. I just wish that the tires absorbed bumps a little bit better, because I do feel that that's the category where the car can do a little bit better. When we hit a bump in the road or something like that, I feel like it could be dampened just a little bit better. But all around, the 205 tire compared to the 215 I had previously does a much better job making sure the stability of the car is tighter, going through turns and rebounding from left to right on the 205s, and specifically the power grip. It's much better. I feel much more confident going into a turn with a higher speed than previously with the old tires, the Westlakes, with the 215 sidewall. It's much tighter and much better for traction and handling. Wet traction is really good, actually. I've driven it in the rain with some leaves, and they do a pretty good job. So all in all, the takeaway from this whole thing is very good, acceptable tires for your budget. The pros are obviously the price of the tire, the look of the tire, the tread design. The cons, I would say, again, it's not a dedicated winter tire, which you can kind of expect it to be, but it does an acceptable job in the snow. As you can see, there's about 2 to 3 inches of snow right now, and we're going to be getting around just fine. I'll show you some videos of just me pulling off so you can see the traction that is had. And then again, just my only con is really just the road noise when you're hitting certain bumps. I feel like they could be dampened a little bit better, but I'm gonna rock these because for the price you're paying for this tire, we can easily get 40,000-50,000 miles out of it, and the tires were an extremely great price. Now you can go. Oh boy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, stop right there. Stop. No, stop. Stop completely. And then pretend you're going. Go. And stop. Are you listening to me? She's not listening to me. Stop. And accelerate. Okay, come here. Stop. Wait. Okay, stop. Straight. Stop. But give it more gas. A little bit more gas. Yeah, keep it going. Okay, stop. Straight. And go. See? Okay, stop. Reverse. Go backwards. And okay, that's it. Okay, traction.
It was pretty good.
Oh, pretty good. But you're spinning though, you see?
I know, because I'm doing
Okay, chill. Okay, stop. That's it. You want to drift? You see how you lost control?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just drive us somewhere?
Well, you can. We gotta get out of the other side.
Oh, we can get out of here.
Can we?
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.